What's up, guys? Remedy 916 and OS for Frag Studios TV. This is the Combat Master campaign. For the modifiers, I'm going to use Decreased Health, One Hand Tied, and Gadget Malfunction. As far as modifiers with combat, whatever you feel comfortable with, I would do the One Hand Tied, where they don't show the counter icons, in a smaller map level, whatever you want to call it, just because there's usually less guys to fight, so less countering. In the extreme version of all the challenges, I would recommend using the Bat Swarm a little more frequently, just to kind of push everybody back so people don't have a chance to break your combo. So on Blind Justice, I believe the only difference between extreme and normal is now they have knife holders, and I believe in round or two there's armored thugs. Round 2 has the first armored thug, and you want to start that stun followed by the beatdown on him without getting punched in the face. The reason being is you want to increase your combo multiplier, and the best way to do that in this challenge is with the armored thugs, just because there isn't a ton of thugs to beat up. So even though the score's kind of low, it's a little harder to reach than some of the other challenge maps. And that's the aerial assault. That's one of your combat moves. I believe that is, gotta think for a second, that's stun, then evade, and you'll do the aerial attack, and that was a triple stun. That's your finisher for all the challenges, for all the rounds. To do that finisher, you want to stun 3 times, followed by holding the right trigger and counter.
We are gonna hurt you.
So it looks like we've only got one armored thug in round 3, and it looks like they got another knife, plus the one on the ground. You know, I am realizing that I use gadget malfunction on this round, or this challenge, which means no gadgets. And now that I think about it, that could have been a poor choice, just because there's not a lot of thugs, like I was saying, and with the gadgets you can increase your score. So if you're not an expert at combat, I would not recommend using gadget malfunction on this challenge. I kind of just use it just to get it out of the way, because I like to get the harder things out of the way first.
We're gonna make this hurt.
One word of advice. Run.
You should run.
Round 4's got 2 armored thugs and no additional knives, so whatever's on the ground, if you haven't disarmed and destroyed it or anything, oh, maybe there is one knife, or maybe you just pick that up. Regardless, if you haven't destroyed those, then they're still gonna be there. Since this room is so confined, you do want to use evade a little more than usual, just because they always seem to group up on you wherever you are. And from the beginning of this round, I really would recommend focusing all of your attention towards the armored thugs, just getting them out of there. Alright, welcome to Rooftop Rumble, the extreme version. I'm gonna use Protective Aura for the modifier, simply because the guys kinda are spread out on this map, so it's fairly easy to avoid trying to go for the guy that's got the aura on him.
This won't take long. We'll be quick.
And just FYI, you can counter the guy with the aura, so you can attack him that way if you need to, or defend.
We're gonna hurt you, freak.
And they do have shields in this challenge, so you want to make sure you disarm and destroy those. There's one in the first round. And another thing that you want to watch out for is people picking up things in the backdrop of this level and trying to chuck them at you.
You're going down.
Round 2's got 1 armored thug and 3 ninjas. For the ninjas, I would take 1 swing and jump away after that, evade, or go to attack somebody else. Just because if they pull that smoke crap on you, that's gonna end your combo if you try to swing at them again.
Oh, this hurts you, freak.
I've never really discussed it in any of my previous videos for Riddler's Revenge Challenge, but if you did not realize it already, whatever you've done in the campaign as far as unlocking counts towards Riddler's Revenge challenges. So if you have less combat multiplier in order to use your special combo, that means it's going to take 5 in the Riddler's Revenge challenges, whereas if you don't, it's going to take times 7 before you can use it. So you might want to keep that in mind. I would suggest beating the campaign before you even try this stuff.
This'll be easy, bet.
Anyways, the point of telling you that was taking care of the ninjas. My suggestion would be to just get times 5 or times 7 depending on where you're at in the campaign, and then use the special combo takedown, which is stun and evade buttons together, and just knock them out altogether.
Don't make me hurt you.
For round 3, they add another shield guy in there. Whatever weapons you have laying on the ground as well, they can use. This is the round I would suggest trying to use as many of your gadgets as you can.
This'll be easy, freak.
And pay attention to the guy with the protective aura, because all these thugs are kind of easy, so you could end up actually trying to go after that guy on accident. And before you start taking those guys out, there is quite a few of them, so I would recommend using the bat swarm until you get quite a few of them on the ground. That's really it for round 3. I mean, the key is just to make sure you use your gadgets to increase your score. This round is really all about your combos.
Just you guys? Pity.
Round 4 has got an armored thug and 2 armored thugs and this lieutenant. Easy way to take down lieutenant, I showed you guys before, is just start punching him, do the bat swarm, start punching him again, bat swarm, over and over again. And that's what happens when you don't do that.
You're gonna die, Batman. You don't stand a chance.
And just be careful when you're doing the bat swarm to counter everything that comes your way. Yeah, lieutenants are pretty much a joke. So I would recommend taking them down first. After that, go for the armored thugs. You could even just do the special combo takedown, stun and evade buttons together. If you haven't already met the third medal goal yet, the score, then I would use your quickfire gadgets. Otherwise, just punch everybody until they're down. Once you get down to about 3 thugs, ninjas come out, and I believe there are 5 of those guys. Yep, 5 ninjas to take down, and I would just build the combo and use that special combo takedown on each ninja. And that's it for Rooftop Rumble. Hell's Gate Extreme, your final combat challenge. We're going to use scattered weapons and superpowered. Those are the remaining modifiers if you've been following what I've been using through each challenge.
Are you looking for me?
Round 1 is full of a bunch of thugs and a few ninjas. And if you are following my modifiers, scattered weapons makes the thugs want to pick up background objects and chuck them at you, so just pay attention to that. And if you notice, I take 1 punch at a ninja and evade immediately, just so I don't try to take a second swing and miss my combo or break my combo altogether. And I'd love to know how that happens. I think that's just a random thing where you just quick fire on somebody and then it spreads to everybody. I believe that happens with the freeze blast as well.
I'll kill you, freak.
You want some?
Round 2's got a tase guy, a shield wielder, and it's got 1 armored thug. So your goal here is, the first thing I would do is disarm and destroy the tase, then the shield, and then go for that armored thug, and then just wipe out the rest of the thugs. The 3 medal score is not too high to where it's really hard to get, but you can actually mess up and not get this. So I definitely will recommend doing your quickfire gadgets and focus on doing all of your attacks. Triple stun, 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 beat down, aerial attack.
We'll kill you, Batman. This hurts you, bad freak.
And be careful when you use that explosive gel and your combo is fairly high. You want to be careful not to knock every single person out, because then you have a dilemma. You can't really attack anybody unless you take them down from the ground, and that's not that good, because then that gives you less of a combo, or less opportunity for more combo, I should say. Ball tap.
This is not going to be pretty.
Round 3 is fairly simple, not a lot of thugs and only a few ninjas, so it is fairly easy. I would recommend using the stun and the beatdown on a few of the ninjas just to increase your multiplier, because there is not a lot of thugs in this. Other than that, just kick the crap out of everybody. Oh yeah, and when you do stun and start a beatdown on the ninja, they don't evade that, so that's fairly safe, but you just have to watch out for other ninjas if there are any in there that are trying to take a swing at you with their sword, because they have a huge range.
I don't have time for this. Let's make it quick.
Your mother won't.
Round 4's got 2 armored thugs right at the very beginning. I would recommend doing the stun and beatdown and get those armored thugs out of the way. Towards the middle of this fight, there's gonna be 5 ninjas that pop out. Probably when you're down to like 5 thugs, I'd say. So just make sure you take down those armored thugs so you don't have armored thugs and ninjas. Not a good thing.
This won't take long.
And this is the final round of your final combat challenge campaign. So hopefully you made it this far, and if you did, you're done with combat. Unless you decide to get that Joker's Carnival DLC, which you're definitely not done with combat then.
You won't beat me.
And if you're not coming to this video from the interactive guide, go look on our channel in the playlist interactive guides, and you will find some Batman playlists that will show you quite a bit. The Riddler's Revenge interactive guide, which has got all of the campaign challenges and some of the rank challenges, hopefully all of them eventually. And we're actually probably working, or we do have finished probably the best interactive guide that we've had so far, Uncharted 3 treasure locations video. Best video by far, probably the best on the web once again of Uncharted treasure locations, I'd say, definitely. Boog did a really great job, and I put together an interactive guide for it, and it's really awesome. You guys gotta check that one out too. This is Remedy, Frag Studios. I'm out.